Hello and welcome to Outex TV. So today we are reviewing the movie Into the Tall Grass, which is a Netflix film based on the Stephen King co-written story. This is what made me watch this movie on Netflix, because I had no idea it was out or anything. I hadn't watched the trailer or anything, but it has Patrick Wilson in it. So I'm like, well, he's in it. It's gotta be decent then. So anyway, so the whole concept is there's a field, and once you're in that field of tall grass, like, you're just, see you later. It's a maze. You can't get out. There's something that is drawing people, making them do things, and there's a bit of some wacky stuff that happens in this film. So, it is, I would deem as a horror sci-fi sort of film. Now, what do I say about this film? It's whack. It is very wacky. I mean, I'm watching it and I'm just like, what? I was really confused at periods of this movie. I was so confused of what was going on. But they do explain it, well, sort of explain it later on in the film. So if you are confused in periods, you will get an understanding later on in the film. They do address those issues and sort of show you what's going on. Now, there is some suspense in it. It was suspenseful for some things. There's some pretty gross stuff. Like, I don't know if I'm still torn whether it was what I think it is or if it's something else, because you know what scene what I'm talking about when you get there. If you watch it, it's pretty like, I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucked up shit. That's pretty fucked up, and it's just like, oh my god. But you've obviously got brother and sister relationships. You got the runaway boyfriend who got his girlfriend pregnant, ran away. You got those storylines. You got another family, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint here. There is some sort of time travel aspect to this film that I don't know how it makes sense. I'm still trying to figure out how all the time travel sort of stuff that happens in this movie makes sense. They don't really explain that too well. So I'm kind of a bit like, well, I've got an idea of how it works, but how does this tie into this if this is from here, and etc, etc, etc. It's very wacky. I can tell you that now. It's a very wacky horror film. It is suspenseful. There is thrills. You will be on the edge of your seat sometimes because you don't know what's going to happen. There's some pretty weird, wacky designs of certain like characters and stuff that happen in this, and I haven't read the short story or anything like that, so maybe I might read it now just to get a little bit more of understanding of what is going on in this film, because I didn't think this film was bad. It's just very confusing and wacky, if that makes sense. That's what I felt like. I think it looks good. It's got what's it called? A very, the word's on the tip of my tongue now, I forgot. It's a very unique concept. It's very unique, and I'll tell you what, I'm shit scared to go in the fucking tall grass now. I ain't going in the tall grass anymore. It's pretty scary to think that could happen, but it's a very wacky horror movie, so check it out. It's on Netflix now, In the Tall Grass. It's a wacky horror sci-fi film. And I'd love to know what everyone else thinks on this. If you have read the book, I want to know, is it very different to the book or not? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a lovely day. Peace out.